Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. In the last episode, we helped out Mrs. Darcy. She will no longer be attending the séance. Excellent. And we were going to head to the fire pit. Now, before I do that, I want to open this episode off with a bit of theory talk. I think it's been quite a while since I went over my theories where I think this game is going. Now, you know what, let me pull up. Show me the culprits. Yes, let's get a good look at everyone. Right, so obviously we have the entity in the garden. We also have evidence of Evelyn Deane just not being a very nice young lady. I'm wondering if potentially where this is going, basically two separate plot hooks colliding. That's not a very good explanation, but what I mean to say, like, so far, of the people here, really only Miss Hasham is like, oh yeah, Evelyn Deane, she was my friend. Oh yeah, and Caitlin. Caitlin was also like, oh, she's a good girl. She just needs a bit of quiet time with God. Like, so far, these are the only two people who have a positive impression of Evelyn Deane. Mr. O'Meara, like, he flip-flops. Sometimes he's like, oh, Evelyn, I hope she's all right. And then other times it's like, you brought up Evelyn. You're mocking me. Fuck that bitch. Like, he's confused. But everyone else is kind of like, she's shady, or she a bitch. Like, so many of these people dislike her. I'm wondering if maybe she pushed someone a little too far. She did something, and one of these individuals went, right, you know what? I've had enough of your crap. I'm gonna put you in a magically induced stupor, and I'm gonna send you out into the garden because fuck you. Like, go sleep in the rain. You'll probably get hypothermia and die. Like, go out in the rain. Meanwhile, the entity in the garden sees this young woman just stumbling along, and it's basically like the cat distribution system, but with people and entities. It's gone, oh my god, little fella. Oh my god, are you okay? Oh, it's her, it's poor. Come with me. There you go. And right now, Evelyn Deane is just sat in the entity's apartment, eating, like, Cocoa Puffs. The entity's on the phone to its friend going, like, oh yeah, I found it, wandering around. You can't keep taking in stray humans. But it looked sad, and it was raining, and it was clearly hungry. Like, I had to take it in. Like, I'm wondering if maybe there, like I said, two separate things, and the culprit is just sat there going like, shit, I didn't mean for this to happen. All I wanted was for her to fuck off to the garden, and now she's disappeared. She has been adopted by an otherworldly entity. Oh, fuck. Like, part of me wonders, I framed it in a very silly way. However, if we're putting it in the context of, you know, like, terrifying folk horror, you know, she's been adopted by, you know, an otherworldly entity. You know, in Irish folklore, the Fae taking children, replacing them with changelings. Like, there is a basis for this in Irish folklore, in many folklores, you know, the Fae snatching kids and taking people and ba 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 ba. But that's kind of my current thought as to what may have happened. There may have been somewhat innocent undertones. Like I said, I just want her to go out to the garden. She's fucked me off. She can go sleep in the rain. And if she happens to get hypothermia, she happens to get hypothermia. And if she don't, then she's gonna learn a lesson. Oh shit, she's been snatched. Didn't mean for that to happen. Whoops. I'll just sit and stay quiet, and I'm not gonna agree to nothing. I'm not gonna say I did nothing. I was off eating dinner. I was in my room. I wasn't anywhere. I saw and heard nothing. Like, that's kind of my thoughts with that. As for the identity of the culprit themselves, I've got three, and and they kind of change ranking at any given time. Jonathan, again, he's the house owner. He owns the house. Walter, there's something weird going on with Walter. I don't like the fact that I couldn't see his face. Why a child would want to do this, I don't know, but is Walter a child? Could this be a, oh god, is the horror movie called The Boy? It's a horror movie where basically these elderly people, they hire a babysitter for their son, but their son turns out to be a doll. And then they leave, and this babysitter, she thinks it's all one big joke, but she's going along with it. However, it turns out that their son, because everyone thought, oh yeah, they had a son, but he died in a fire, and that's when they got the doll. Yeah, no, he didn't die in the fire. He's been living in the walls, torturing his parents, just being kind of crazy. And the parents have gone, right, we'll get you a sexy babysitter, and you can do whatever the fuck you want with her. We're just gonna go, and you won't bother us again. Just have fun hanging out in the walls. And for some reason, they made the wall guy kind of sexy. It was weird. It was a weird horror movie. I think it's called The Boy. Like, could Walter actually be much older? And therefore more likely to do something weird? And then in third place, he's weird. We have so much conflicting information about this guy, and I don't know why, unless something is being hidden. Because so far we've heard, oh, well, yeah, he knew Evelyn really well. She was going in and out of his room all the time. Then, oh no, I barely knew her. I had like one conversation with her. And then, oh yeah, we were drinking buddies for a little bit. I'm like, why for has your story changed so much, sir? Unless information is being purposefully obfuscated, in which case, why? Why are you trying to hide how much you knew her? That's strange. Like, it's between the three of them. Like I said, the order changes at any given moment. The order changes, like, all the time. But those are my three people where I'm like, there's weird shit here. There's weird shit, and I do not trust it. Now that, speaking of things I don't trust, let's go into the hedge maze. Okay, my goal for today's session, we're going to speak to the ghost in the hedge maze. I also want to check in with Domhnall. I haven't forgotten. She was over this way. Like, I don't want to see a fucking ghost. I don't want to see the shit in my life. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Hey, bitch. Hi there. Aha! Yes, so, I want to go speak with Domhnall because I haven't forgotten that weird, like, sequence break where it's like Evelyn and Domhnall were targeted. Because here's the thing. If it was just someone who was like, Evelyn, you fucked me right off. I'm gonna play a bit of a prank on you. Oh shit, it's gone horrifically wrong. Then why would Domhnall be targeted about anything? That doesn't make sense. So I want to go have a chat with him. Also, again, I've been looking at the records. Where were you? Yes, this. In the locker, we found some numbers. I didn't think too much of it at the time, but when I was looking through, the game identifies it as Mr. Scarrett's code. We need to go check this. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan for today. Okay, yeah, madam.
I found this. Does it help? I'll take that as a yes.
She's moving it fast. And in what seems to be the same pattern. It must be the same sentence over and over. I just need to find the start of the message and then the end. Okay. For a minute then I was like, toast! No. Oh, hello. Ashes. Ashes to ashes. I'm like, there. Yep.
Ashes to ashes. Is that it, miss? It must be. Ashes to ashes. Do you mean your urn? Unless...
A charred piece of paper. I swear that wasn't there before. Did she... Hello? Did someone try to burn this? Either way, whatever survived is readable. Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. Maman, Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn Deane. She is a parasite upon my thoughts. She is the face of my dearest friend, corrupted, corroding her memory. Evelyn Deane will be the vessel. She must contain Laura's spirit. The universe begs for it by her design. She will return to me. Here. No. 1, 2, 3. Mama, save me from darkness. 1, 2, 3. This is reminding me a lot of Caitlin Joyce, where she was like, because Caitlin, to be blunt, she's an old ass woman. She's an old woman. Like, I'm like, that's not your stereotypical murderer, especially not, like, oh, I'm gonna stone a bitch. Like, maybe poisoning, sure, but stoning? That, she doesn't seem like the kind of person that would do that. And yet when we spoke to her, she was like, oh yeah, I'm being like, I'm being assaulted with these images in my mind, and like reality and what she's imagining merging into one almost. And she was finding it distressing, but it was also urging her on. And now we have Lloyd, who clearly is like, I don't want to do this, but the voices, they're telling me, do it. Like, there definitely seems to be some kind of corrupting force here. Here, not there. A stranger. Here, a strange land. Here. The vessel had to have been here, in a land I've never been. Maman has never seen. 1, 2, 3. In it. It's getting its hooks in me again. It grows fat on my grief. Burn it. Burn these thoughts. Burn before it takes hold. Burn it. Burn it. But... Sweet Lord. Evelyn Deane as a vessel for another spirit? For this spirit? Does Mr. Dupre really mean to go through with this? Oh, hello, you're right. Sir? Yes. Okay, Lloyd Dupre's goal is to transfer the soul of his dead friend into Evelyn Deane. What if I know what happened here?
Mr. Dupre means to transfer his friend's soul into Evelyn Deane's body. I should find and confront him about this.
Can do. Pardon me, madam. I'm just gonna, bye. I don't want to turn my back on her. I'm like, I don't know what she might do. I don't know you. Lloyd Dupre knew you. I don't know you. Okay, now then, Lloyd. Hello.
Hello again, my friend.
Confront. Your goal is to transfer the soul of your dead friend into Evelyn Deane.
Oh, sweet damnation. Maman, how could I keep the company of such dark thoughts? I didn't do it. I could never. It goes against everything that we...
Then take heart, Mr. Dupre. You haven't acted yet. But I must ask you as a matter of urgency. Are these thoughts your own?
I don't know. I've felt a heaviness here these past few days. Something in this place that feeds on grief, drives obsession. The moment you spoke, it felt as if you'd broken a spell. But I'm worried, terrified that it could return just as suddenly.
Then we must act quickly. Have you any idea how we might break this hold on you?
Oh, Mr. Ward, I must lay my friend to rest. I should never have delayed it to begin with.
Laura, yes? I believe I met her spirit at the fire pit.
You saw her. I thought I felt something there, and yet she's been taken from my sight. I was foolish, selfish, enough to want one last adventure together. I should have laid her to rest before coming to this place.
There is still time, Mr. Dupre.
Yes, you are right. Of course there is. There is a ritual. I do not know if it will work, far as we are from Mamon's reach. But we must try. I'm sorry, Laura. I hope you'll forgive an old friend his folly. Hello, old friend. I can't see you, but I know you are here. I'm a fool for trusting only my treacherous eyes. Perhaps my time here has somehow cut me off from you. Am I so corrupted that you're lost from my sight forever? I can feel you laughing at me. This is serious, Laura. I could have... Yes, all right. I just thought we'd do one last mad thing together. It was blockheaded. I know. Though, in fairness, I entirely lack blockheadedness. Yours must just be infectious. Oh, I'm glad we could. Oh, Laura, you think it would be easier the second time, wouldn't you? Goodbye, sweet friend. Is it? I don't think it's working. I can still feel her here with us.
You are right. She has not gone. I am sorry, Mr. Dupre.
She's trapped, Mr. Ward. While I've been in battle with my thoughts, she's been drawn deeper into the Manor's grasp. I cannot afford any more delays. I'll grieve my cowardice when my friend is freed. The reality of it is, Mr. Ward, that Maman Brigitte is too far out to fully reach these lands. Until we can extend her influence, Laura will be trapped. There is another way. A different ritual that calls upon not only Maman Brigitte, but her Irish aspects as well, Breed and St. Bridget. We'll need a representative for each aspect. Someone to be a vessel or a stand-in. For Maman Brigitte, I can do the honors. I will provide the stones for her fire. The goddess Breed. What do you think, Laura? Will Mr. Ward do?
Me? But...
Laura was a priestess of Breed. Her trust is her blessing, and clearly she trusts you. You shall tend the flames.
I can't.
You can, Mr. Ward. You must. And lastly, the abbess, St. Bridget. We must find someone who's close to her. They'll need a gift of some sort, a demonstration of deep devotion.
Well, I can try to find somebody.
Thank you for all of this.
Caitlin, I think I know how you can atone. I do have a thought. How come Declan can see that? Like, okay, so Laura is appearing specifically to Declan. She's gone, I like you. You're alright. And so that's why she's appearing to him. But what about all the other ghosts? Take me to the map. Wherefore? Willow. Okay. Wherefore? Haha. She's in the west corridor. Got it. Yeah, but what about all these other ghosts? Like, Declan, how can you see them? And now I have the thing of, like, wait a minute, which one is the worst corridor? I swear down, I'm not normally so crap with directions. I swear down I'm not, as a general rule of thumb. Okay, we want to go straight across. It's just all the corridors in this game, they turn me right around. Just straight across. Hello, madam. Don't mind me. Yes, there you are.
Good day.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do for you?
Yes.
Mrs. Joyce, you told me before that you wish to repent for your actions. Is that still true?
Oh, yes, Mr. Ward, it is.
In that case, Mr. Dupre is in desperate need of your help. The spirit of his dearest friend has been trapped inside the manor, and only a worshipper of St. Bridget can set her free.
St. Bridget? But she... I had no idea she cared for people such as them. The Lord truly does have a lot to teach me these days, doesn't he? Yes, Mr. Ward. Tell him I'm ready and willing to help. Whatever it takes, I'll be there. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mrs. Joyce. Do you know... I cannot find the right words to say.
Oh, thank the Lord, sir. Me too.
I suppose, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I can't imagine this is easy for you. What can I do to make this less frightening?
Sir, you were in mourning. I should be the one to ask that question. And yet you're asking me, who treated all of you like... Oh... You're all so... different to what I expected. Let me try to be different too, sir, and tell me what to do.
Simply be here, Mrs. Joyce. That is more than enough.
I'm not sure that I...
You fear the flame, don't you, Mr. Ward? I can see it in your eyes.
Ah, yes. It's taken a lot from me.
You know, Breed, your St. Bridget, they are fire deities. Laura was a priestess of the flame. She was part of a sisterhood who kept a sacred fire going back home. And a part of her was given to that fire, as was her wish.
That's beautiful.
I think it's funny, and very like Laura, that she picked you to manifest to. One last playful act.
I'm scared too, Mr. Ward. I've never been so out of my depth. But I see now we have to face our fears, to grow. Each one's work will be made clear, for the day will reveal it, and fire will test it. The fire will show what each person's work is worth. 1 Corinthians 3:13. But as a godly man, you already know that. What is your work worth, Mr. Ward?
Well, it's about that time, Laura. I won't say goodbye again. I've already done it twice. Instead, perhaps we could say, see you soon, old friend. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Both of you.
Something I want to point out there that I found very interesting. The very beginning of the game, the letter we get. The end of it is that, like, oh, you're godly. That's the word they use, godly. You are a godly man. Which is exactly how Caitlin just described us. Now, that could just be because we had that discussion with her before about religion, and it could just be a coincidence, but that did flag up to me. You're using the exact same way to describe us as the person who invited us here. I'ma keep my eye on you, madam. I'ma keep my eye on you.
Oh, sir. You're crying.
My heart's never been broken quite like this, Mrs. Joyce. But I weep with joy that she may be at peace. Thank you for your help. Without you, she...
I'll not suffer to think about it, sir.
Mrs. Joyce, now that your mind is changing towards these ways, will you join me for the seance?
No! We're trying to get people away from the seance! No!
You know, I think I will. I didn't realize before, but I was harboring a deep dread about it. Now that it is gone, I would like to attend.
I know what you mean. It's as if some part of it felt it to be unsafe. But now, I think Laura is watching over us and wants us to be there.
They did glow blue, so Laura's watching over them. She's gonna keep them safe. Wait, in that case, you're free to attend, but, like, please, like, the first sign of trouble, please, run for it.
Come, let's get you inside. I'll make you a hot cup of tea.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. That would be much appreciated.
I would give anything to speak to Eamon again, to apologize. But to summon his spirit in flames. I can see the comfort it brought to Mr. Dupre. It would be so easy to see you again, but I don't think I have it in me to call you here this way. I've dragged you through fire before. Never again. Mr. Dupre is now protected from harm at the seance by Laura's spirit. With help from myself and Mrs. Joyce, his friend's soul is now freed from the manor's grip. Mrs. Joyce is now protected from harm at the seance by Laura's friend. By Laura's spirit. Mrs. Joyce has repented for her fearful ways and has opened her heart to other beliefs. I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. I will. In a bit. Okay. This is such a relief. This is such a relief. I've been really worried about the speed at which I'm progressing, and I feel like I'm running out of time. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like I've not been working quick enough. So to get 3 people done in very quick succession, I'm like, and now we breathe. We breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Now, yes, I said... I'm looking at my timer. I only have about a minute left, so... That actually... when I was editing, this is a fair few episodes ago, but when I was editing, I noticed there was a lead that I never pursued. Inez Barbosa wants a telegraph. I'm thinking, Domhnall, he's right next to the telegraph room. So I'm thinking, yes, to the atrium. Let me just take a quick looky-loo. She did also say that Mr. Doyle could have it, so we might have to look for him. There goes my timer. Okay, telegraph. That's the page. The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Okay, but it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a telegraph here. Or telegram here, rather. Okay, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to find Mr. Doyle. It seems. Has anyone been... Oh, hello? It seems somebody lost this transcription. This is why we look. This is why we check. It's addressed to a Miss Barbosa. It looks like she was asking for any state records about her father, but the reply says there is no information available. Okay, yeah, we can give that to her. We can give that to her at some point. However, in the next episode, I want to have a chat with you, my good man. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, The Named User, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.